What's going on, everybody? This is TGA back on our tour of Gwent with the Gwent Police Stations. We're at Bedwas today, Caerphilly, Bedwas Police Station. Surprised we haven't done this one before. We've passed by it a few times. But yeah, this is Bedwas. Again, another one that's lacking an inquiry office. They've got marked cars outside. We've got Caerphilly, Bedwas Police. So you've got a load of marked vehicles out the back of the police station, quite a big one. Bedwas. So we come down here today, it's quite a nice day, it's a bit windy, but you know, don't know whether we're going to get any coming out. And then you've got Bedwas Police Station. It says open Monday to Friday. So 9 AM to 5 PM. So do they have an inquiry office then? Because it says they're open there. It's got it in Welsh. Gorsaf Heddlu Bedwas, ar agor, dydd Llun, dydd Gwener. There's no AM to 5 AM. I'll buy your orsaf ar guy. So if it's closed, in the event of the station being closed, defnyddith Yvonne I bwlc melyn drws nesaf. It's putting an event being closed. So yeah, we might see some possibly a marked vehicle coming out. Yeah, Bedwas Police Station. Don't know whether we're going to get any marked vehicles coming out today. Trying to find that bit out. We're waiting to accept police vehicles. So considering the large, considering the large RTC going on the M4 at the minute, I thought units would have been called out. So let's wait for these gates to open. Hello.
Hiya. You okay?
Yeah, you?
Yeah. Anything I can help with?
No, I was just wondering, is there an inquiry desk in this station? Cause
there's not a desk as such, but you can, if you ring the doorbell,
right.
well, there should be an officer in there and they should be able to come out and then you can go in and
it's just for public interest, because viewers might want to know.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we do have a little room in there. That's where we deal with all our sort of public inquiries. But you do just have to ring the doorbell to get somebody.
So the public can go in there. Hello, how are you?
Yeah, how are you?
Yeah, not too bad. Inspector.
My name is Inspector Caddick. You know your insignia well, do you?
Yes, yeah.
Oh, brilliant. How are you?
Yeah, not too bad. Yourself?
Not too bad at all. Enjoying the sun.
Yeah, it's a lovely day, isn't it?
It's nice to come out. Let me pick on it. Missed it.
Oh, can't get it now. It's going to cross the road, Inspector. No. It's all right.
Yeah, everyone's talking this. There's a man outside with a camera. How can I help? Or can I help?
No, I was just speaking to your colleague, and obviously I was saying about that you've got to ring the bell if there's an inquiry office. So I was just because there is an inquiry office, but you've got to ring the bell if any inquiries. So that's what I was just.
There's no like inquiry office in here anymore.
Yes.
There's no sort of like front desk service where you can go in and speak to somebody, but the bell's there, and if there's anyone inside the station, they're always willing to come out and help. Hence why I'm here today. But it's not sort of public open anymore.
That's what was your collar number?
Sorry?
What was your collar number, sorry?
There's two pips, so I'm an inspector, so you don't have a collar number as such anymore.
Don't have a collar number?
But no, I'm Inspector Rhys Caddick.
Okay, yeah, no problem.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
No, that's okay, yeah.
Beautiful building, isn't it?
It is.
Beautiful station.
I just noticed 1910 it was built as well, so it's quite interesting. And I was hoping to get a blue light response. I saw there's a large RTC on the M4 going on. Right. There's a lot of units down there, so I was wondering whether anyone would get called out from this station to
Hopefully not. I'm hoping everyone's okay down on the end floor. I did hear, but no, I think that's been resourced separately, probably with our colleagues from the traffic department. But no, nobody from Bedwas would tend to head down that far.
Oh, it's kind of out the way, isn't it?
Yeah, a bit too far for us, but if they need... Oh, it's back. Got it.
It came back.
Fate. Gotta keep it tidy.
Yeah, exactly.
No, any other questions I can help you with?
Oh, no, that's everything. I was just wondering if I'd see an emergency response, or... I probably won't, I don't know.
It'd be typical now, you're here waiting, they may not get one.
Yeah, I know.
It is ticking over today, so there's
you never know.
2 seconds.
Yeah, no problem. No problem, Inspector, yeah, that's fine.
Also, I don't want to get too close.
No, obviously. So,
how's things in general? Have you visited many other stations?
Yeah, I tend to go around Gwent quite a bit.
Yeah.
So it's, I'm quite interested in sort of building a bridge between the police and the public as well, especially with a lot of the inquiry desks in Gwent being closed. And it's difficult. I mean, I know, as many of your colleagues have said, that a lot of that is done online now or over the phone, but a lot of people, there's still older people who might not have access to those services, and they might have trouble over the phone. They might not be able to understand things as well on like their handset, so it's just, I think it is an issue that a lot of the police inquiry desks have closed, especially for those in the community who have trouble with technology.
Yeah, no, I can understand that. It's really key that we remain accessible. And that's achieved by a variety of means. Realistically, we haven't got the finances to keep every police station open as we may have done 10, 20 years ago. And there was also such limited footfall into those stations as well. So sometimes they'd be in there, nobody would come in. So it's struggling to justify keeping a police station open or a front counter service when it isn't being used. But we've had to adapt. As you said, there's a lot of online ways people can contact us now through social media, telephony, but there's also very well advertised so surgeries and meetings where the officers go into the community, they'll go into our public spaces. So they're also probably easier to access within libraries and community centres and things like that as well.
So like cafes and things as well,
So you're spot on.
Yeah.
It's brilliant.
I have seen that as well. We're doing something similar to that in Newport not so long ago. We had officers that were meeting people in like cafes.
Right.
I'm not sure whether that's still going on, but I read something about it not so long ago.
I think that's the future for me personally. I think it's a neutral environment. People are probably more confident in approaching us and discussing their concerns.
So if officers are out and about in the community, that's sort of,
I think some people may find it a bit more daunting coming to a police station. They may sort of be reluctant to make that journurney, especially to see us. Whereas if they see us
you approaching it,
if they see us out and about, then it breaks down that barrier sometimes. So
I understand completely what you mean there. Rather than somebody coming to a police station if they're going to their local, especially, people are going to know, they're going to be like, what's happening with them? They might be concerned, and then out in the community, it's like you've broken that wall down.
Yeah. 100%. That's what it's all about, I think, is building our relationship and trying different avenues and different ways of engaging.
But
it's still pretty important to remember, there's still our front counter services available though at all of our bigger stations. So Blackwood, Newport Central, headquarters in Cwmbran. There's still a front counter there for people
because they are currently moving They're currently moving a lot of staff over to the new headquarters in Llantarnam now, so I'm not sure whether that's still going to be offered at Llantarnam or...
It's exciting times for us with the new headquarters.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you've been there yet.
I've had a look down
there. Very
secure.
The front counter is still open at the old headquarters, just during this transitional period where they're moving. And once they're set up for the new headquarters, and they'll close in the old one and open in the new one. So there won't be any period where...
So that option will still be, there at the new headquarters.
Definitely. But anything else I can help you with?
No, I think we've covered quite a lot there, haven't we, Inspector?
It's good to talk, isn't it?
It is. It's interesting to sort of understand, have that connection with the public, as I've said, and understand there's still that option there for people who may not understand the more modern systems.
You're right.
You will, rather than, but it's good to see that still in place in at least in Newport, in Cwmbran, Blackwood, around a few. I know Blackwood's divisional headquarters in Blackwood. Is there 3 divisions of Gwent Police, or is it just? We
restructured some time ago now, so whereas we used to have sort of divisions around the force, now we're east and west.
East and west.
So we're split almost down the middle of east and west.
So you've got the main headquarters, and then you've got the divisional HQ on the west. So you've got the Western HQ Western HQ and then main HQ is Eastern.
Yeah, you've got it there.
Okay.
So it doesn't make any difference the service we provide to the public. If anything, it improves it so where we know where our command trains are and where our stations are based and things like that.
Yeah.
So, but no.
That's fair enough. Yeah.
What's your favourite station?
I mean,
you've been to most.
Newport's quite. It's older, but it's quite a large building. Yeah. Newport Central. I mean, HQ's interesting. The old HQ and the new one. The new ones. I've noticed all the solar panels on the roof as well. I did take the drone over. It is a class C0 drone. It's a less than 250 gram. It's a less than 250 gram drone. So I can take it over like residential industrial areas. So I thought I'd take it over the new HQ, and I had a look, and I could see there's all these solar panels on the roof as well. So it's quite interesting with renewable energy, that sort of thing. I've noticed that step going forward with other forces, with again electric cars as well.
Yeah, so that's something that there's a strategy here for that as well. I think we're having electric points installed fairly soon, just in anticipation for when fleet comes out, especially for neighbourhood teams that may not have the response drives as our 999 colleagues. Electric having more super. And that's
especially if they're going on shorter journeys, that's going to cause more unnecessary pollution to the environment, isn't it? So
everyone's looking to achieve that carbon neutral footprint, aren't they?
Exactly.
So like the electric vehicles, the solar panels, it all helps them.
But you see a lot more of them these days, don't you? You see a lot more like Teslas, and you see a lot more like there's a new. You see a lot of like I know Mercedes have released Mercedes have released, I think they've released a few electric range now as well. Mercedes-Benz, and Peugeot's released electric cars recently. Ford, so a lot of car companies are manufacturing electric cars. I know a lot of the older fleet. I know there's supposed to be a newer fleet coming in. I heard something about that.
I'm not sure myself. Sorry, no, I can't answer you on that.
Yeah, someone Newport officer told me that there's supposed to be a new fleet coming in. So I'm not sure.
Can't help you on that one. They're replaced every few years, aren't they?
Yeah.
The wear and tear and mileage and things. So
something slightly older. You got like Peugeots, Fords. Like that's mostly your fleet, isn't it? Really.
Yeah, they're generally sort of the response cars are generally your Ford Focuses, Peugeot 308.
I always see those.
General workhorses, aren't they?
Yeah.
We'd be lost without them.
Oh, definitely.
Your favourite police car?
I mean, I haven't seen it in person, but I've seen I've seen a Mark Tesla, a photo of it from South Wales Police, and that looks. I'm not sure where they've got it.
The demonstrator, borrowed. I don't think we'll ever be purchasing them. I'll never say never, but there won't be any coming to Gwent for some time. But it's a demonstrator where a lot of the car manufacturers, who obviously buying for business, are loan us cars for trial. So we'll have a lot from sort of Volvo, BMW, and I think that was another demonstrator vehicle supplied by Tesla on loan.
Oh, gotcha, yeah.
So, it's great to see though, electric cars coming in.
Definitely, yeah.
But I think there's also some operational challenges at the moment with the technology with them, with regards to ranges and things like that.
And some forces have started bringing in the i3 now, BMW i3, and they're electric cars.
Yeah.
So I haven't seen many of them around Wales anyway, but in England there's Wiltshire's got some. Wiltshire's got like one or two.
I think the neighbourhood teams in the Met use them as well.
The Metropolitan Police, Bethnal Green, they've got a few at Bethnal Green, so
I'd be all for that.
But I don't know. It's of course they're going to start having more than like Welsh forces anyway, rather in London first. Like the Metropolitan Police are going to have a lot more electric units than we do here anyway in Wales, but
maybe on just a slightly smaller scale here in the Metropolitan. So.
But I did see a Mark Tesla used by South Wales Police. I did see that somewhere.
Yeah, so they don't own it. It was just on loan. It was just supplied by Tesla.
I don't know whether Gwent are ever going to get one on loan, but
I think there'd be a few police officers keen to have a go. But I'm not sure. No,
exciting time.
It's all our fleet department manage all that, so I won't want to advise you incorrectly.
No, that's it.
But no, I got to ask, what's TGA stand for?
Oh, so that's my channel, that is.
Right. Am I going to be on YouTube or don't I make the cut?
You'll definitely be on YouTube. I had a great response for you as well, Inspector.
Hey, it's a pleasure.
So it's always good to have a great interaction with the police as well.
Hey, we're all humans, aren't we? It's just
exactly.
It's good to talk, and it's good for me to get out the office and a bit of sun as well.
A lovely day,
Any plans now?
I might go and record some more things. Don't know whether I'm going to do see some of your colleagues at any other stations around
Is it just police, or are you interested in all the emergency services?
I mean, I have recorded I've recorded like ambulance stations, things like that. I respect the emergency service. I respect the role you play in society, and the way you help people.
Yeah.
And that's fire service, ambulance, police, and even coast guards. Any emergency service really. But I've recorded government buildings. I've recorded all sorts of places, really, even factories and things like that I find interesting. It's just anything I find interesting, anything I think provides a service to the public, and I'll go and record that and see how you are, see your engagement with someone who's got a camera, and see if you're respectful. Am I right? Which you have been. You know that what I'm doing is fine. Recording in public, and you've been great with me.
Hey, it's a camera. We've all got them in our pockets, haven't we?
Exactly.
So
yeah.
I don't think you need to be scared of them.
No.
With camera or without camera, I think you'd be treated the same. I like to think, anyway.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's a nice bit of kit you've got, though.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's the Sony ZV-1. This one is.
Right.
So it's this was about how much? I think it's 500 quid. This one is. It's not cheap.
Careful, don't drop it.
Oh, I have to. Yeah, I have to look after this.
I see you holding it.
I'm holding it steady. Yeah.
What was I going to ask you then? YouTube. Obviously, this is. I'm getting slightly older now for YouTube, but is it followers or subscribers?
Subscribers, yeah.
Go on, how many have you got?
I've got a couple of thousand on there.
Really?
Yeah, a couple of thousand going
well
there.
Done. Congratulations.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. I mean, you know what I'm doing, don't you? Have you seen these sort of videos anyway?
Yeah.
Because there has been a memo go around. I think
it's auditors.
Yes. Yes, you got it. Spot on.
I think, to be honest, as you said, it's great. It's engagement for us. You're going to police stations, you'll learn a bit, we'll learn a bit. So it's really positive, really.
I mean, you see, most of us are respectful. We don't overstep our bounds, but you've got some auditors that will go and try and shove cameras, try and provoke that sort of thing. But obviously, I'm not one of those. I don't agree with that sort of approach, and I always try and strive for a positive engagement, really, rather than trying to provoke and start using derogatory words and things like that.
Mutual respect, I think.
Yeah, exactly.
What's on the Teslas?
Oh, there we go.
It's not one of ours, though.
No, sadly.
Do you work at all, or is this?
I mean, I've got a job. It's just a hobby of mine.
Yeah.
So I just do it in my free time, just recording.
So you haven't considered joining the police, have you?
No, it's not my thing.
No.
Like some people, but I am interested, but it wouldn't be for me.
No.
So no.
Special constabulary?
No. I do know a special constable, to be fair, but
I can't convince you then.
No, I'm afraid not.
Always on the lookout, see?
Yeah. It's always good to.
I'm gonna have to shoot back inside. I've got another meeting to go to in a minute.
Yeah, no.
But before I do, anything else I can help you with?
No, that's absolutely fine. Yeah.
You're more than welcome to stay and film as you please. There's one of the tosses inside there now. I think the afternoon shift will be briefing soon. So if you ring the bell, you should get a response. But yeah, good luck. Enjoy your filming.
Oh, thank you very much, Inspector.
No problem.
What was it, Inspector?
Inspector Rhys Caddick.
Inspector Rhys Caddick. Rhys, yeah.
Yeah, can I ask your name? Or?
No, I just don't give any details.
No, there's no problem at all. Nice to meet you though anyway.
Oh, you too.
Take care, right?
Have a good day.
Ta-ra.
Ta-ra. There we are. Very lovely, Inspector. Rhys Caddick. Nice man. Inspector Rhys Caddick, based here at Bedwas Police Station. So we're going to shoot off in a minute. We're going to go to our next police station at Gwent. Got one coming in. There we go. Gates are opening. Got them coming in, we haven't got any coming out. There we go, we've got one marked car coming in. Inspector Rhys Caddick. Gates are shutting. Might get one coming out in a minute. So back to, I'm going to pause the recording again, be back with you when we get a marked vehicle coming out. Well, I think we're going to end it off there. I don't think we're going to catch one coming out, especially on blue lights today. I think most of the officers dealing with, you know, we should have gone back to Newport today really, because it all seems to be going Newport at the minute. So if we're going to catch any vehicles coming out with blue lights, it would have been in Newport. So we're gonna head back, gonna head to another location today, and we'll see you all very soon.